Hello everybody and welcome to the 30th episode of the Chitty Chef. This is a very special episode. I'm gonna have some friends over and we're gonna cook. If I did it correctly, you should see a cross section of what looks like a jalapeno popper meatball. Let's go ahead and look at the ingredients. Of course, we are going to need some jalapeños, but you know I like to spice it up, so we have some habaneros as well. We're going to need some extra shot cheddar cheese. And then this one we saw, 3 pepper Colby Jack. Colby Yak. And then I have a couple pounds of ground pork, a couple pounds of ground beef. We have hot Italian sausage, thick cut bacon, some vegetable oil for frying, regular breadcrumbs because I like the taste of these more than panko, but I like the crunchiness of panko. We're gonna mix them. Some sour cream, some milk, and of course, we got some A10s. We have some midnight oils. And then if everything went correctly, we've celebrated with this one of my favorite beers, the Unibrew Grand Reserve 17th. If everything went correctly, I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and see how I'm gonna put this thing together. And now, I have in here mixed 2 pounds of ground beef chuck. I don't know if that's too oily or not, and 2 pounds of ground pork. We're gonna make kind of like a meatball thing. So we got 1 egg in here. Maybe I should use more eggs, but I don't know, and we'll figure it out as we go. Now, Hardcore Juan, if he would be so kind, would come over here, because I do have friends. And, hold on, we're gonna put some breadcrumbs in here. And Hardcore Juan will start doing the seasonings. Yeah. Like I said, we don't know how much we're gonna need of this stuff, but probably a good amount, and we're gonna go as needed. So what this is gonna do is, this is gonna sit in the fridge, so it's gonna solidify a little bit, and then you just kinda gotta mix it up all nice and deep black. Once you're done mixing, just cover it, let it sit in the fridge for a few minutes, and next we're gonna work on le bacon.
1 bacon tray.
So we have some spicy Italian sausage in here. Just gonna put it in a nice seasoned pan. Make sure you take off this, I forgot about this, the back strap, which is just a piece of paper. But take that off, and then you're gonna brown all this off. Use a nice spatula, one that's not gonna scratch the pan, because you don't wanna scratch the Teflon pans. So wood, use it. Something in a stabbing motion like this. Next step is to cut your jalapeños. If you leave the seeds in it, it's gonna be spicier. If you take out the seeds, not quite as spicy. So what I'm gonna do is just take this out. You see this? We could deal with that later. And basically what you can do is, even just with your fingers, you take this rib out and it gets rid of most of the peppers, or most of the seeds when you do that. And then you just go ahead and you could do a chop. Oh, that thing hit me right in the eye. Oh. Oh, that is a spicy eyeball right there. Oh. Cut your jalapeños. Cut them slowly. So we got the jalapeños chopped, and now I'm just chopping up the habaneros. So somebody's gonna get a little surprise extra spicy meatball in there. A meatball! So the next step is to go ahead and cut the cheese. What the
Somebody needs to fart in the camera. Cut the cheese, man. Or that.
Wait, is my mic on? Yes, it is. And then you want to cube it. I probably should have done the same joke. Maybe not. And then we're going to put this into a nice pot with some warm milk to get it all cheesy and melty. We have, thank you to Hardcore Juan, all le bacon cooked up. We got stacks of bacon. And so now it's just time to chop it. So let's go ahead. We want nice bits. So you do this, and it's okay. You could chop fast on this one because bacon grease in your eyes is a natural lubricant. So you could just do that. I think that's about good enough. Perfect. I got the milk heating up in here, and now I'm going to add a whole bunch of cheese. I'm gonna make a mess here, and we're gonna let this cook down and do what it needs to do so it gets all nice and cheesy. So thanks to a little more cheese and Shim over here suggesting a little slurry of water and flour because it started to break apart. So we finally got the cheese, I think the way that we kind of need it, all nice and drippy. Ow! That's hot. In very small quantities and portions, we're gonna add all the sausage. Thank you. Could you take this knife out of the way before I cook myself? And then we're gonna add all le bacon. And the last piece of the puzzle, yes, we have all the jalapenos. So now, this is basically like a bacon wrapped jalapeno with sausage, with bacon, all in one. And we're just gonna fold it in. We're just gonna fold it in. Go all the way around. All the way around. Ooh, that is looking fantastic. Perfect. That sounds like you know what. Dip it, boys.
Gotta make sure to swirl it around, get some of the jalapeno.
Yeah, get in there.
That cheese just kind of,
Oh yeah,
falls off the chip.
nailed it. For sure.
Good?
So good.
Oh my god.
As Adam Richard would say, oh my goodness, in very gluttonous fashion.
That's a one-way ticket to flavor.
I think that should be. Oh, you almost said the trademark. I heard that, Shiva. I heard exactly what you were about to say. No.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Oh, it's too good.
That's good. That's really, really good.
It's on. So I wanted to make it a little extra creamier. And I forgot that we bought this, so I'm gonna put a little more sour cream in it. You don't need a lot. I already put some in there. And if you look, oh, that's gonna make it all sorts of creamy. Now, this is the feeling for our meatball. So we're gonna see how this turns out. All right, so we have Hardcore Juan over here trying to make them up. But I think the cheese is a little runny. So what I'm gonna do is put the cheese in here, the cheese, jalapeno, sausage, and bacon mixture, and then put these in the freezer to kind of chill out. But what I'm thinking is I think we could just kind of slap them and go. And if you do this enough times, it will fill every nook and cranny. It's actually kind of not working. As you can see, we filled this tray. They look like little nubs. This is what's going to be the little ball of cheese, bacon, and deliciously goodness. And we're gonna go ahead, put these in the freezer for a couple of minutes. All right, so we have the flour, we have the egg wash, and the breadcrumbs. This is a mix of panko and regular breadcrumbs, but I think it needs a little more. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. Yeah, we're gonna crush up some tortilla chips. Get it, yeah. More. Kick it. Yeah, get him, Schimmel, get him.
Got it.
And what is it? Sausage,
Cheese,
bacon,
sausage, bacon.
jalapeno mixture. We roll it into a nice meatball. Can you grab me that thing, that whole board?
Whole board?
And put it here?
All of the board.
So, we're gonna roll it around. Now, this is flour that has been spiced up with whatever you guys might remember that it was spiced up with, because I don't.
S&P.
S&P. Then we do egg. You gotta cover it all with the egg. We got a couple eggs in here. And then we have the breadcrumbs. This is panko, regular breadcrumbs, and the tortillas. I think that's good enough. So, then we're gonna fry these, and hopefully it comes out good. If you look over here, thank you, you could see that we have our balls done.
Somebody from each.
Ooh, that fell.
Is that the office?
That oil should have been probably a little hotter. But let's do this and see how it goes.
Just keep in mind.
So I think what we're gonna have to do is fry them and then bake them. But this one's got a little crack in it. This is take 2, by the way, so don't think I get it right on the first time. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, that's cooked.
Woo!
That's cooked.
I would snort that after it cools down in a minute.
These are popping in here too.
Shall we try them?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
All right, perfect. Try it. Let's see what we get. It's not as creamy or cheesy as runny or whatever as I thought it would be, but let's see what we get.
Gotta get a middle slice.
I will say this, on film, it does have a lot of steam to it, so it makes it look better.
That's good though. Very good.
Good?
Oh yeah.
So I'm not gonna pretend that everything goes right. The first one, if I edited it correctly, you saw that it was all nice and crispy on the outside, but raw on the inside. This was the first one that we did over here. And then what I did was I put it in the oven at a hot temperature for whatever amount of time. I don't know when it was. I don't know for how long. And I wanna say thank you for zooming in and out because it makes my videos look better. But this one looks extra cheesier. So I'm gonna cut this. Still very, very hot.
Let's go.
Taste buds gone.
Let's go.
No,
Get the man an ice cube.
I'm taking your beer.
Get him a beer. Get him a beer.
acceptable.
Get the man
Man's
a beer.
Here, take it. Ooh, we.
Okay.
No.
Well, we're gonna do this now.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Don't do it. There's more to life than hot sauce. It's
there's
gonna
not,
be
Josh.
okay.
Why is this so thick?
That's
3
what she
C's.
said.
3 C's.
So if you've seen this video, if you've seen all my other videos, you know I've already. This is gonna be hotter temperature wise than it will be spicy wise, but.
We're gonna have an after shot.
It's just gonna be the chef throwing up in the bathroom.
Get a close up on that face. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, it's beauty.
Ramen was hot.
Here, I'll fan you.
That is the 2 hots and a cot.
You want to describe to me
The cheese is cooked and stuff.
what all's in the cheese?
It's jalapeno, bacon, and is sausage.
¿Qué?
Está caliente, pero temperature-wise, pero también is like that shit is. Excuse me, that stuff is spicy. And I will tell.
He doesn't know what dimension he's in right now.
Drink it.
The worst thing you could do is just drink something afterwards.
Dairy.
Unless it's dairy, but I'm lactose intolerant, so I'll pay for it. I'm gonna pay for it regardless.
Oh man.
Tell us about your breadcrumbs.
We'll just prep beer number 2 here, just in case.
Get him another one.
Glorious.
Panko.
Be great.
I don't know why I keep making this worse, but panko, regular, and that's spicy. Hot tortillas. The last time it didn't hurt that bad, but so for some reason, ay me duele. It hurts. Why don't you guys try some of this?
It hurts so good.
I'm pretty sure I like to think I learned from others' mistakes.
Whew. That was a lot too, bud.
Yeah, I don't think the quantity was
Want some milk?
intentional.
I don't remember. As you can see, we have our meatballs and we have a few peppers. Sobro Juan over here is pouring up the shots, and I will let you know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Unibrew Grand Reserve 17th, 2016. If you don't know what year it is 2020, the year of everything going wrong, but
The sound of success.
this is the sound of success. The food didn't come out exactly as I would like it to.
Let's try it out.
Let's just try it out. If you guys take a bite and you think it tastes good, I mean, come on in and let these people know.
Oh, my goodness. It tastes like a jalapeno popper meatball. You got the cheese.
That's exactly what I wanted it to taste like.
You got the crunch on the meatball, which are deep fried, by the way.
Dude, this smells great.
So good.
Oh, I'm gonna put one there.
Worth the wait.
I'm gonna put one there.
I got one.
I'm gonna put one there.
I think that would make this better. There's even more cheese.
I mean, you can't go wrong with more cheese, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys,
And
Popper's legit as hell, bro. Yeah.
is it?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going for the
It is
meatball. I'm
legit.
going meatball next.
Meatballs legit.
That hot sauce really kind of did a number on me, so I'm gonna eat the stuff in a minute. But if everybody's ready to take a little drinky drink,
Already did it. My bad.
well then here's another one. Schimmel, Milam.
Oh yeah. Hey, here's another one.
That's why you put.
To the shitty chef. Yes.
No, to everybody, man, to everybody.
Together.
Cheers.
Makes the dream work.
You know it.
Let's go.
I taste myself so good.
Oh, that is nice.
Perfect.
That's awesome.
And long story short, when they came to be with this beer, they found a whole bunch of these beers 2 or 3 years after they'd been sitting in the cellar. They forgot about them, and then they took them to the International Beer Festival and won a platinum medal. So even after a few years, they age, and the most important thing that you have to know about this is more cheese. Hey, thank you very much for watching. Hit like and subscribe, or don't if you don't want to. That's fine with me. But if you did, it would. Yes, if you did, it would mean a lot. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.